Hello everyone, my name is Gabby, or at least that's what I'm calling myself, and we're redoing this intro from the start because OBS did the stupid thing where it randomly decided to just deactivate my microphone for no reason. I've been using the same microphone every stream for the past several years. I swear I haven't even unplugged it for like a couple weeks. I've just had it sitting on my desk plugged in the whole time. And just, no, every so often, sometimes it just decides, yeah, I'm gonna change the settings on the microphone for literally no reason. And I always miss it every single time. Every time I check for it before the stream, it works perfectly. It's only when I forget to double test everything that it stops working. But yeah, so, as I was saying, before... honestly, I'm just glad that, it didn't happen, one or two streams ago where I was where no one showed up at the start and I was just on my own for a good chunk of the stream. That would have been just demoralizing. Oh yeah, we're already got two. Surrybot doing its thing. Props to Surrybot for keeping these streams protected from obnoxious spammers. But, yeah, as I was saying before this whole mess started, I'm a little out of it because I had a really rough day on Wednesday, which was the day right after my last stream, actually. Basically, I'd taken the day off in advance because I wanted to I had planned out to go to a local theme park I'm a really big fan of. And I knew in advance that the weather was shaping up to be, it was going to be, brutally hot that day. But I was like, you know what, it looks super hot, but it's, manageable hot, I think. As long as I, find places to cool down throughout the day and stay in the shade when I can, I should be fine. And no, I forgot how badly I react to being in extreme heat for an extensive period of time, especially because I haven't been outside much this summer. Because, it's hot, and I don't like being outside. So, yeah, no, we skipped straight past my expected level of heat, which is, Gabby's all sweaty and miserable, but still having fun because theme park, and there's places I can cool down. I can always just stop in the restroom for a bit. There's a little theater they have that does little music shows a couple times a day. Then that's air conditioned, so I can stop in on those. And no, it skipped straight past that level into just so hot I wound up being physically ill. So I wound up having to call an emergency pickup, and not only did I lose half a day at the theme park, but because I got picked up so early, I didn't get to do my usual post-theme park ritual of, there's an Applebee's that's, right next to the park that I always stop at on my way home because I love their mozzarella sticks, and I usually can't get them fresh because just the nearest one is a way obnoxiously long drive from my house. So, yeah, that was kind of a waste of a day off, and I can't really do that again because with all the health issues and stuff, I'm already running low on PTO this year. I already had to cut short a planned vacation later in the year because everything's just been a mess. But, that's enough moping. It's time for the thing I'm excited for, which is the INSANDOMIZER. So, I think I've already played the, tiny pre-recorded Gavin videos in the last two streams. I don't really think we need to do it again. Plus, I didn't really want to, now that my gender vibes shifted pretty hard a couple days ago, I didn't want to hop on over to... I didn't want to have to re-record it again and just do tiny pre-recorded Gabby to fit the vibe, and I didn't want to just use tiny pre-recorded Gavin when I'm not feeling in a Gavin kind of mood. So, today, we are doing INSANDOMIZER, and we're gonna get right into that now that I've done my obligatory pre-stream yapping. And last time we finished up what we can do so far in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and in Paper Mario. So now we're going to hop on into the Pokemon section of the randomizer. So we're going to start, if you'll give me a second to get it up and running, we're going to start with some Pokemon Emerald. And assuming everything works as intended... Sorry, forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, assuming everything works as intended, and we get through this semi-fast, we're going to hop on over into Pokepark Wii after that, which I'm very much looking forward to, because I love those games. One second to make sure everything's up and running. Alright, here we go. Wait, hold on, let me minimize this. There we are. Alright. Oh yeah, music randomizer is obviously on. Like, all the standard, lots of standard Pokemon randomizer stuff. Also, quality of life stuff, like I can hold down the button to skip through text. And today we're girl, so we're going with girl. Wish there was a way to change this on the fly, but unfortunately the technology of the gaming world has not yet adapted to gender fluidity. Now we start in the moving truck and we're gonna get a deluge of all the items we've gotten. Like, I actually had to turn down the text notifications for items in this game because the last time I played this, every time I started the game, I had to hold down the button for like 10 straight minutes because of all the items I'd picked up. So, a reminder while we're here, we're probably not going to be anywhere near getting to the goal for this for a while due to the settings I have, but the victory condition for this run is we need to catch all 12 legendaries. And we've already got a lot of, like, the special tickets for them, so that's helpful. And some HMs. Yeah, you can see why I need to... I need you to understand, this is the short version. I'm just gonna get all the... oh, it's still going, it's still going. We have to be running out of these soon, right? Okay, there we go, it's finally over. Oh, last time I played this, I was in boy mode, so I forgot that when you're girl, you start on the opposite side. Yeah, so... Oh, this is an interesting choice of music for the starting town. We're already going full creepypasta, I guess. Yep, we start with running shoes. That's another QOL enhance. Oh, right, they make us set the clock. Like, I know I probably could just set this to whatever, but I'm weird, so I'm going to try to set it to the correct time. Okay, so it's 1:12 p.m. But yeah, even with the super fast dialogue auto-mashing, it's kind of a pain in the tuckus to sit through all the starting dialogue. Alright, now, yeah, now we go do the thing. Alright, let's see our randomized stars. You know, when I did a test run of this about a week or two ago, I got, like, Duskull as one of my randomized starters, and I picked that one. I was like, oh, this is going to be so cool. And then the first fight turned into a clown show because I hadn't leveled up enough to unlock any non-ghost type attacks yet, and it was the other Pokemon randomized to a Zigzagoon. So I just had to struggle it to death. Okay, Remoraid, that's... yeah. Meditite, that could be good. And... we're not picking fucking Love Disc. But... You know what? I'm gonna go Meditite. Girl vibes. Oh no. Well, hope you're ready to sit here for a while. Oh wait, Bide can at least do damage if it... oh no. Yeah, Bide is currently our only attack option, so we're just gonna have to counter it to death. And hope it doesn't just two-turn growl like a dick. You have other moves, dipshit! No. Now we got to do another one. Okay. Well, we barely won a fight against a level 2 Zigzagoon. Nah, I don't usually nickname my Pokemon, honestly. We are getting some very intense music right off the bat. Okay, so let's do a quick check of the inventory, see how many Pokeballs we have at this point. We could probably buy some at the Pokemart, I think. We've got some stuff we can sell already. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to buy... I have random TM compatibility on, so let's see if we... any chance we can get something good here. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know, I didn't catch the Zigzagoon. Oh, let me check. I'm not great at professional Pokemon gaming, I don't usually check the nature. Modest. Oh, I have randomized abilities on, I should check that. Marvel Scale. I forget what that does. Ups defensive suffering? Is that like a status effect, I guess? Well, whatever. We're going walking. Anyway, one setting I used on a prior test run that I will absolutely be... yeah, I thought it sounded melodic-ish. But yeah, one setting I used on a prior test run that I will absolutely not be using here... oh, that's wonderful. Is Dex Sanity, which is every single Pokemon encounter is a check. That alone would probably, like, quintuple the length of this randomizer. Yeah, we're just... I forgot we don't have Pokeballs, so we're just gonna get some experience. But I'd love an Igglybuff. They're cute, and I love cute. I'll come back here and catch one after I get some Pokeballs. For now, just... here. Oh, wait, right, Pokeballs. That's what I'm doing. I'm forever a victim of deciding I'm going to do something and then forgetting I decided to do that. Oh, wait, no, we gotta sell first. That is slightly more money than we're probably supposed to have at this stage of the game. Anyway, we're going to be buying exclusively Pokeballs because one of the QOL features I have on is just automatic patches. Let's say 30 should be good to start. Yeah, I also have better shops on, so we have like all the items available at once. We aren't going to need to run around picking and choosing between shops to get any items. And then, let's go big. Let's get some super potions. Anyway, I almost forgot. We got to talk to this lady. She's got a check. This is going to be our first one of the runs, so fingers crossed. Ooh, arrow arts for Kingdom Hearts, which honestly is not that great. It's like, it's not actual arrow. It's just, oh, if you get all 7 arts items, you can get like an item from Merlin. Oh, Whimser, no, get out of here. Not interested. I'm looking for Igglybuff. Oh, you're here. Lovely. Oh, it's water type now. Isn't that neat? And a crit. There we go. Oh, that sounds fun. Wait, wrong option. I'm distracting myself. Yoink. There we go. Let's switch you to the front of the party so you can get some experience. Oh, I should probably check its ability. I have no idea what any of those words mean, but good for you. Oh, right. What? Wrong one. Why am I doing this? But, okay, I process those words now. Yeah, good luck getting all those numbers. Ooh, chlorophyll. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think Igglybuff's friendship evolution, so we're going to want to work on that. And fingers crossed we get a Moonstone early in the run, or we might have to ditch it, unfortunately. Which I don't want to do, because I love Wigglytuff. I am very much a cute Pokemon overall kind of gal. Let's see if we can grab an encounter here. On our way to May. Oh, they've got Igglybuffs here, too. Yeah, every item's a check. So, like, honestly, the only thing we picked up so far was the lady with the potion in town. But, yeah, let's do Igglybuff fight. Yeah. Shoot first. Make sure it can't do the same to us. Let's see how much damage this does. Oh, that's the game we're playing. Yeah, we're switching in, we're doing the old switch-in strat. Doesn't have stab, but still does the job at this point in the game. Alright, we got a nice level up for Igglybuff. I want to see if I can get her one more level before I go. Ooh, Meryl, that's another cute one. Could be good to have this early in the game. I know we've already got Waterfall on Meditite, but we've still got space to fill in the party, so... Yeah, you know what? Let's catch it. Alright, let's take a look-see at you. Soundproof? That's... could be better, but it's a thing, I guess. Pretty basic to start with. Let's take a look at those TMs again. Who here can learn Waterfall? It'd be swell if Meryl can learn. Oh, everyone can learn. Yeah, everyone gets Waterfall now. We're go... Which is... Why not? Full party of Waterfall users. Let's go. Alright, Igglybuff, let's, same strat as last time? Okay, never mind, let's try... Can we damage race it, or do we... You know what, let's go for the Sing, see if we can... Yeah. There we go, let's hope we get good RNG and it actually stays asleep for more than one singular turn this time. Ooh, hell yeah! Swing for the fences, baby girl. Oh, that was an immediate low roll. Alright. Tag team, Meryl finished the job. Igglybuff can learn Defense Curl. I mean, I feel like this is basic Pokemon. This isn't competitive. We do not need to concern ourselves too much with stat moves. We're not Nuzlocking this shit, and we're certainly not doing any kind of, like, EV training nonsense. We're in full-on. The only stat drop that matters is dropping the other guy's HP to 0. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep Charm, I think. I think generally... I feel like generally, especially if you're playing basic Pokemon, and you're not, like, the other guy's never gonna switch or anything, I feel like generally it's probably better to lower the other guy's attack than it is to raise your defense. And, ooh, Meryl got a level up too, that's nice. Alright, let's, Surskit. Wow, we're getting all girls. The world is feeling the girl vibes today. Alright. You know what? You get on the team, too. Good. Let's find out if you get Waterfall, too. That'd be hilarious. It can learn Waterfall too! We're keeping the streak alive, baby! Okay. Alright, that's enough level grinding to start with. Let's actually get some checks here. Let's, Okay. Let's put Surskit in front. Always put the lowest experienced party member in front. That's the rule. Curve up to Brendan without triggering an encounter. Save, just in case. Alright. I think he's only got one Pokemon in the first encounter. Ha! Loser! That's what you get for picking second, dweeb. Oh, we've all got water attack. Oh. Let's see. Let's go for it. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's do Igglybuff. Oh, it's got Insomnia. Good to know. Miss matters. Ooh, 2 misses in a row. Igglybuff light on her feet. Had to land a hit at some point. But I think we could finish this with Igglybuff. Do we gamble on the low roll? Come on. Yes! 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 She lives it! She lives it! I don't know why I'm partying like this. This isn't a Nuzlocke. It's just she gets the experience, which is nice. Ooh, 2 level ups. Very nice. But yeah, if you're wondering why we're getting kind of crappy Pokemon at the start, even though it's randomized, I set it to, like, it tries to match the base stat level of the Pokemon it's replacing. So that way we're not getting Rayquaza 20 minutes into the game. And just trivializing everything else. Oop, we got a new item. Double Dip P to 1,000-Year Door. Up, and now we get the running shoes that we already have. Doesn't do us much good here. Oh, I forgot. Did I check Surskit's ability? White Smoke. Okay, so it can't get stat downs. Wait, hold on. I hate it when that happens. Alright. New route. That said, I think maybe there is a way we can kind of cheese it here. Because we have some fishing rods. So what if... We have fishing rods and we have automatic catch, so what if... Let's see what this does. Voltorb. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna cheese it. I'm not gonna catch myself. Yeah. Sorry, Surskit, this was a mistake. I'm not gonna ruin the game and catch myself a level 42 Voltorb in the first town. Like, I know it's a randomizer, but... Oh my gosh, we might be cheesing it after all. Surskit's still got... I just realized Surskit's still getting the experience from Voltorb blowing up. It's like... Surskit, you're a genius. You planned that out brilliantly. Okay. You know what? We can't rename Pokemon, and I forget what the name rater is, but you know what? There's only one level. There's only one name I can give to a female Surskit with that level of Machiavellian brilliance. Someone look up where the name rater is, and they'll let you change the nicknames. Let me know. As soon as we find that guy, I'm changing Surskit's name to Skitter. Oh yeah, we've got blind trainers. They won't interact with us unless we talk to them first. So we are going to want to talk to a lot of them. I'm hoping it's there. Yeah, we are going to want to talk to a lot of them because trainers give better experience. Beat his ass, Skitter. Yeah, I'm going to move Skitter to the back of the party for now to recuperate from the explosion. And to let the other team members get some levels. Here. Why am I even hesitating? Waterfall. Obviously waterfall. There we go. Getting some nice experience. I think I turned a multiplier on, so that's why they're leveling up so fast, but... You know what? Meryl, stay in there. You're all tied. You're tied for lowest level. Yeah, so let's see if there's anything we can catch on this route. Whimser, I don't really want one of them. Meryl, end this creature's life. Yeah. Well, honestly, I'm probably gonna wind up switching Meryl off the team at some point, because if we've got Skitter, we've already got water coverage. But let's give her as much mileage as you can while she's on here. So yeah, this randomizer-wise, this is a slow start. We're just kind of getting what we need here. Oh, this is an easy one. Let's switch in Metatide now. Kind of gonna have to take the not very effective damage just because I forget what does Meditate do. Boost attack. Well, that doesn't do as much good because Waterfall's special in this generation. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Waterfall just because the alternative is using Bide, and that no one likes Bide. It's just worse counter. Yeah. Let's just grab some berries just to have them while we're here. And there is an item we can get down here. Oh, that's the Go Goggles for this game. That's going to open up the sand area. Alright, Igglybuff, you know the drill? Oh boy. Good old accuracy moves. Everyone's least favorite. Yeah, waterfall's carrying weight. There's Meryl, let's give you some mileage. I will say, one thing I did with the ability randomizer is I turned off Wonder Guard. Nobody gets Wonder Guard. I had way too many close calls with that. Last time I played. Nothing fun of just getting stuck in an entirely unwinnable fight by sheer roll of the dice. Anyway, we can't really do anything in Petalburg at this point. Unless we want to, like, fish for Pokemon way above our level. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good on levels. Ooh, Halo, that's a good one to have. You know what? Welcome to the team. We're just kind of filling slots at this point. I'm not super attached to Halo, but I'll keep him around for now. Got spots on the bench to fill. And some flying type coverage is good. But of course, the moment of truth. You know what we have to check. The streak continues! I wonder... You know what, actually, let me check something. I wonder if it is just... all Pokemon can learn all HM moves. Hey, it looks like that might be the case, unfortunately, but... Let's just fight the obvious Magikarp guy. Oh, he's got some pretty... Yeah, maybe we're not good on levels. Halo at the front, I think, because Halo needs levels. Yeah. Always good to pick up berries, because they're going to be the main thing keeping us from having to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center every time we get a status effect. Okay, if that's a critical hit, we need to switch. But, Metatite, you go in. Yep. I am so glad they gave Leech Life off in, like, more recent gens, because good god, this is just one of the worst Pokemon moves pre-buff. Oh, she just has those, I guess. Literal pay to win. I say like I'm not going to be downing full restores every other turn once I get to the late game. Alright, what do we got in here? I may have overestimated the level to play. Alright, Tailo, you got this one. I don't care if there's a type disadvantage, I think you can handle a level 3 Pichu. I think Waterfall uses special attack this gen because we haven't figured out the physical special split yet. Yep. The second Pichu is definitely going to work, Lyle. The second Pichu might work, Lyle. Just kidding. Okay. Halo could definitely handle Phoebus, I think. Phoebus is just, like, rarer and slightly better Magikarp. And it has Intimidate, though, but good thing Waterfall is still using Special. Oh, right, but not very effective. Okay, what could we get rid of for quicken? Let's get rid of Growl. Growl sucks. Oh, we could definitely handle Weedle. We actually have type advantage for this one. Easy money. Alright, Tailo, you get a rest. Alright, we got first item in a while. Golden Spatula for SpongeBob. Alright, now let's see if we can find a good Pokemon here. Azurill, sorry, you're kinda already, preempted. You know what? I should probably be using the fast-forward keyboard during this game. Actually, at the very least, let me go to the menu. Run text speed to fast. Battle scene off, I think, is the correct answer. Alright. Let's see what Team Aqua's got for us. Oh, this is going to be their battle theme, I guess. Ooh, level 9 Phoebus. Now we're in trouble. Wait. Yeah, there's... Do you have anything that has a good move that isn't, like, water type? Yeah, we're kind of water heavy is the problem. That's just our only good move. I'm actually gonna shift in Igglybuff so it can use Pound. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we get from that. Ooh, hammers for, I'm guessing that's progressive hammers, because I think we already had the base hammers at that point in the game, didn't we? For Superstar Saga. Ooh, Shroomish. Yep, you know what? You're a girl, and we could use a good grass type, and Breloom's been a main in my team before. I think Breloom could be good. Or Breloom, or however it's pronounced. You know what? I'm feeling the nickname this time. You are now... Wait, no. No. Girl Shroom. You're now Girl Shroom. This time, Waterfall's going to work. Oh, we finally got a move that isn't Waterfall. Hell yeah. Oh, but gonna use... Why not? Girl Shroom, it's time for your debut. Girl Shroom, it might not be time for your debut. Yeah, we're gonna need someone else for this. Who we got? Skitter, we haven't used you in a while. Oh, it's raining. We can use Waterfall for boosted damage. That's probably a better strategy. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Like, we got to, right? Yeah, I think that the randomizer makes it so that all Pokemon can learn HM moves, so I think that's a little less fun to have everyone learn Waterfall then, but I'll take it. Anyway. Oh wait, this is a random encounter, isn't it? You know what? Let me look at the team. Do we want... I know we want to switch Meryl out soon, but do we really want a poison type? Let's see, we're gonna have a... Yeah, no, we've already kind of got... Wait, no, that's grass fighting, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? Gulpin isn't quite the vibe I'm looking for right now. You're gonna go away now. Alright, we got another Shroomish. Unfortunately, we're already kind of maxed out on those, so... Yeah. That reminds me, I gotta switch Girl Shroom to the front of the party so she can get experience. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot. There's like an item we can get back here. We just gotta go all the way back to the start again. So I'm just gonna do that. Ooh, Slugma. Yeah, you know what? A fire type is pretty good. Like, Macargo's probably not going to be, like, late game super useful, but a good early game fire type, I think. And you all know what we got to name her, right? My sense of humor never evolved past grade school. Let's pop out this exit real quick to grab this item. Oop, lost sock for Bikini Bottom. Now let's run all the way back to the entrance, or the exit, to be just... Actually, you know what? Surprise, bitch! What even is a type chart? Welcome to Randomizer. You can learn today. Up. Wait, what? Hold on. Up. Yeah, Absorb is not doing as much good. Let's just leave. Alright, now we got some stuff we can pick up. This person gives us a Chuckle Bean for, Superstar Saga instead of Bullet Seed. I mean, seeds and beams are basically the same thing, aren't they? And then we got a bunch of people we can get stuff from here. Hold on, did I get something from that? My tracker said I should have gotten something from that. What happened? Oh, it's just an event. It just triggers something, I guess. Oop. That's some money for Bikini Bottom. Ooh, King Jellyfish Shelly. That'll get us another check in Bikini Bottom. Let's kill this guy for his money. Ooh, that got us some experience. I'm not going to bother raising up Beryl anymore, because I'm replacing her with Sugma as soon as I get into town. Oh, we got a Pichu. I think... Let's see if Meditite that one. Test out Confusion. You know what, let's do the double battle. Why not? Alright, we got a little type advantage here. We're gonna have, we go Waterfall of the center, and then Palo is gonna use Peck on the Mocking. Ooh, crit! Halo's got that dog in him. Leech Seed. You know what? We don't really need Tackle, do we? Oh, it's got rough skin. You know what? Why not? Halo's gonna take some damage from this, but it'll take care of the job at least. Alright, that's... Oh! I forgot the item behind the flower shop. That was 10 coins for Luigi's Mansion. That was a complete and utter waste of time. Oh shoot, Ghost type, that's huge. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some room on the team because I want a Ghost type. I love Ghost types. They're one of my favorite types after Fairy types. But we don't have Fairy types in this game, obviously. And I can't think of a funny nickname for you, so you just get no nickname for now. Okay, yeah. Change of plans, we might not put... We're gonna have to decide who's gonna be on our team at this point. Oh, almost forgot there's one down here. AP up for Kingdom Hearts. Outside of the Go goggles, I don't think we've gotten anything super important so far. We got a bunch of stuff here we can pick up. Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, that's the, oh, that's just the badge that turns you into Luigi in Thousand Year Door. But if we get that in the Wario one, we can make Waluigi, which is going to be cool and good. Now in here... Oh, it is like the... It's like, I forget if we need to battle anyone here or not. I think we just talk to the guy and he gives us Quick Claw. That's another arts for Kingdom Hearts, which we can't really do anything with yet, unfortunately, but we're getting there, Alright. Next up is the gym, so we're gonna heal up and shift our party around. Hey, I never checked what ability Girl Shroom has, did I? Oh yeah, Rockhead, so that we're redoing that. Oh, Palo gets airlock, so just no weather. That's some good stuff here. Okay, so we gotta leave Skitter in the party. She's earned that much from that cool display earlier. Like, I think she's got potential. Metatide is like, we gotta keep the starter. I already nicknamed Girl Shroom, and a grass type is good early game coverage. I think, unfortunately, we're gonna have to bench Meryl and Igglybuff. Alright, let's check on the abilities of the new party members. I probably should have done that before we left. Okay, we're starting with Lolcoff, and we got Sandvale, that's interesting. And we got, oh, Speed Boost Slug, but that's wild. We're about to destroy the world with a hypersonic slug. Okay. So you get to go to the front of the party because you have the lowest experience. That is the rule. Alright, quick save. We're gonna fight the gym trainers first for the experience. And to also gauge where we are, because... yeah, we're not doing it. Yes. We're doing the old swap training for a bit. Alright, we're getting some quick catch-up here. Yeah, we really don't... Sugma doesn't actually have any attacking moves yet. So, Halo, you're in. Flame body? Oh, gotta keep that in mind. Now let's, I want to prioritize leveling up Sugma until she gets a attack move. And that looks like a job for Girl Shroom. This is gonna take a little bit. There we go. Okay, have you learned anything yet? Nope, still nothing. Oh wait, what am I doing? We have an obvious solution to this, don't we? You get Waterfall. And... you get Waterfall. Everyone gets Waterfall. Alright, let's see what you got. Okay, yeah, we're not at a good level for that yet, so, Girl Shroom, you're in again. Let's do the funny combo again. Because we do not have any grass-type moves that don't super suck yet. Actually, that's a funny way of saying it, because literally all of our grass-type moves at the moment are sucking. Okay, who do we got now? Let's whip you in. Okay. I remember that Venonat has Flame Body. So, keeping Sugma in to not get burned could be a good strategy. Especially because we're going to leave and heal after this anyway. Yeah, Speed Boost is going wild. Ember, we finally have a stab move. Okay, so... First things first. Oh, wait. Nope, Shup is still... Let me just reorder this. Pop back to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll do the gym. I think it's really nice that the gyms just let you beat up all their trainers and go, 1 sec, I'm gonna leave and come back and full heal. Okay. This time for real. Let's see what this gets us. Oh, Abra to start with. That actually gives us type advantage. Definitely. That was a mistake, yeah. Yeah, I did not think the Abra would actually have attack moves yet. My bad. Okay. Alright, Bug resists Psychic, I think, so... Also, was not expecting the levels. That is higher than I thought we were getting this early in the game. Oh dear. Come on, Skitter, hang in there. Ah, booey. Yeah, I might have made a mistake. Alright, Palo, you've been a real trooper so far. Let's see if you can do this. Go on, quick attack. Ugh. Oh dear. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna have to grind. We are not surviving this. Yeah, we are... Holy shit. This thing is... I'm getting swept by a fucking Abra. What is this thing's special stat? Okay, Wild Girl Shroom, can you do this? Do I have something vaguely resembling a chance here? Just... No. Immediate wipe. Yeah, that was brutal. Okay, time to go do some grinding elsewhere. In hindsight, I should have turned on, like, the thing that matches your level to the opponent's, but I felt like that would be too cheesy. Okay, that got me a badge for 1,000-Year Door. That is of zero use to me. Let's go back down. Oh, I forgot there's an item down here I can get. Gonna have to go the long way around for it. Oop. Wishing Star? I think that unlocks chests in Monstro. So that's going to be a lot we can pick up when we go back to Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Caterpie has Intimidate. Why wouldn't Caterpie have Intimidate? That's not an attacking move, but it is at least a move, I guess. Oh, and now we're poisoned, so we're gonna have to do the old, wibbly-wobbly sprint back to town. Lovely. Nope, yeah. Jump it, stay in, you got this. Why did I pick Screech? Okay, I think we can kill it before we die. I'm so glad they took this out of modern Pokemon. Like, I know some people are like, oh, you just want the game to be piss easy. Yes, kind of. At the very least, I don't like having to, like, blow an item or run back to town every time I get poisoned. I like it when my games are more convenient. And do not have, like, deliberately unfun things put in just for the sake of making them harder to play or less convenient to play. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of... Did we get all the I don't think we definitely didn't get all the trainers in here, right? So we can probably deal with some of them. Good old Yawn, my favorite. I'm starting to think I shouldn't have said, like, vanilla leveling, I think. Yeah, you know what? We're going too far back. None of this stuff has any decent levels. We need to go further out. Maybe I should have just caught the level Octillion Voltorb. Yeah, oh, I did not mean to walk in here, but... Yeah, we're gonna wanna... Wait, no. Up here, this way, I think, is where the next area is that we're supposed to go through. check this place out, see if we can find something good. Oop, C-Dot could be good in theory, but we already have Girl Shroom, and I do not want anything that's a trade Evo. Like, I think the randomizer makes it so you can get trade Evos by leveling up or something, but... So it could be viable, but even so, I'm fine with the one I got. But yeah, we're gonna need to do a bit of quick grinding. The Supersonic Slug is just nailing the criticals, I feel like. There's a sentence you don't hear every day. Ditto, that's gonna be... Do we have anything that's super... Wait, hold on. Big brain play here. Well, first we're gonna use Ember, because that gets you stab, and... But yeah, then it transforms, and we're much faster. We've been speed boosting this whole time. And now... Outplayed! Okay, Shuppet, I'm gonna put you up next. I need you in peak form against the Abra from Hell. I am absolutely getting a Spiel if I can. Those things are adorable. Oh, why is Knockoff such an ass move? Up, guess we're doing Waterfall to death. And now we're asleep. That's wonderful. But can we... Yeah, I don't think we can time it out. Okay, Shuppet is temporarily benched until we can wake it up. Halo, you're up next in the grinding rotation. Wait a minute, that was wild. I can catch a Trapinch. But, yeah, I might see if I can grab a Trapinch and use that to get the, might swap out Tailo for Trapinch in the hopes of eventual Flygon. You know what? Surskits, stay in. Or Skitter, stay in. Yep, well done. Well played. But hold on. Do we have anything that wakes anyone up? Well, at the very least, I'm going to move this up here. You know what? Let's see if Shuppet can wake up in battle. Shuppet ain't waking up in battle. Get him, Sugma. Okay. Our big problem right now is that just our moveset is crap, except for Waterfall. Let's run up here and grab this while we're here. Ooh, a beanstone for, that's part of the side quest. That actually, due to the way the side quest works, does not do us any good. But yeah, I'm gonna run in here, I'm gonna grab an item. Oh, hey, welcome, new person. Yeah, no, this isn't a Nuzlocke, this is a 10-game archipelago randomizer, where all of my items are in 10 different games, and I have to, like, collect them all to win. So, this is the... We're kind of working through, we're just doing Pokemon right now, and we're going to switch to other games as we go. It's very fun. Hope you stick around. Anyway, glad to have you here, new subscriber. Since you're new, my name is, well, currently Gabby McOrio. I'm gender fluid, so I kind of like switch what name I'm using based on the gender vibe I'm currently feeling, and today's a girl day. But, yep, I try to play a lot of, like, horror games and puzzle games on this channel, but sometimes I do a lot of retro game stuff, and I do love these archipelago randomizers, so I'm probably going to be doing more of them in the future. Alright, so, let's see. Yeah, I don't really feel like a Lotad. I've already got water pretty heavily covered on this team. Okay, let's see. Okay, that is just a filler item for Luigi's Mansion. That does nothing. I'm going to need to remember to buy... Once I've got, like, a solid team, I'm going to start buying repels, I think. Okay. Anyway, we are currently level grinding because we tried to do Roxanne and she beat our ass with an over-leveled, overpowered Abra. So we're just... right now, I think the big thing holding Shuppet off is that she just does not have good moves. Alright, let's see if this does anything. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to switch out. Okay, so who's lowest level? Who needs the level of... Meditite, you have higher HP than Skitter. You go in. Oh, we already got paralysis. That's great. Alright. Oh, could have been paralyzed and confused, so that could have been worse. Alright. Let's hope this is high enough level to kill that stupid level 12 Abra. I don't think it will be. We might have to do more grinding, but let's heal up here real quick. Okay, who's got the highest special defense? Go in first. 13, 12, 12, 19, 19, 19. Okay, so I'm thinking... Go check move sets. I'm thinking we send in Girl Shroom first to Leech Seed. Come on, come on. Round 2, you fuck. And can we get Stun Spore? Nope, it crits us to death. Okay, B, okay. Okay, yeah, it's... Right, I'm part fighting and part psychic, so of course its confusion works on me, but mine doesn't. Okay, Waterfall. Yeah, but of course she uses the potion. Ah, no luck. Okay, Skitter, you're our last hope. To save us from an excessive quantity of grinding. Why is the Abra faster than me? Oh, hell yeah! Skitter living up to her namesake, taking out the way stronger character when she has no right to. Alright, we're gonna leave her in, actually, because Waterfall is... Level 15! Okay, we are... How are we this... Skitter, I am never doubting you again. Okay, Corphish. If we still had Girl Shroom, that would be a great matchup, but... Okay, we can't put in Sugma, obviously. I'm thinking... Halo, I'm gonna try you. Okay, thankfully it's only level 12, so... Quick attack. Oh, dear God, it knows Surf. Why does it know Surf? What? What? Why? Shuppet, I have zero expectations for you. It swapped abilities. I don't know what its ability is, but... Okay, we live to surf, we... You fuck! Okay. Hold on. Do we cheat? Do we have any revives or max revives? No. Okay. Dogma, I know you're probably going to die right away, but I want to go for it. If you can live long enough to get a yawn off. Yeah, I assumed as much, but it was worth a shot. Alright, Skitter. Come on, you've made the impossible possible before. You can do it again. Yes, come on. She's gonna do it! She's gonna do it! Yes! Welcome to Brockton Bay, bitch! Okay, we got a Sandman, which is like one of a group check for Bikini Bottom, and got a Stressed Llama, which is one of the goal conditions we need for kindergarten. Okay, first place we're going is to heal up, because what in God's name was that? Second place, we are going to need to be hitting every trainer battle until we're less horrifically underleveled than we are. Alright. We already kind of cleared out this area on the way through, so, okay. Meditite, despite being our starter, you are somehow the lowest level, so you go in front. Skitter, you are going to move to the back for a good long rest while we level up the rest of your team. Shuppet, you better start pulling your weight soon, or I'm replacing you with the first Trapinch I find out in the wild. Alright, welcome to the Ridiculous Encounter Rate Zone. How ridiculous encounter rate are you? This is a welcome change in difficulty. Oh, it's got color change. So then we've got Waterfall on everyone. And that got us a single mushroom for Superstar Saga. Alright, and then whatever was in the low pad, yeah, we don't want this. We don't care. Next. Oh wait, unfortunately, you look like just enough experience to level up, so I am going to have to end your life. Okay, we got Detect, and we are going to use that to replace Bide, because Bide is garbage. And literally anything is better than it. Yep, sorry, we already got grass coverage. You go away now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for the plan. How I think we are gonna. Oh, pop him. Cute, but again, unfortunately, we do have grass type already covered. So, but yeah, I think I am gonna going to officially replace Talo with Trapinch. Ooh, Skitty. Cute, but unfortunately, normal type isn't super good yet, so. Shuppet, I'm gonna have you be doing the bare minimum as usual. I will eagerly await being let down again. Okay. I was hoping we'd get a girl trap inch to keep the vibe going, but... load to the team. I'm gonna call you Face Eater. You look like a Face Eater. Alright. One more quick trip to the Pokemon Center after we help this guy. Oh, that unlocked Infernape for Pokepark. And now we get an item from, Oh, he's gonna... Are we gonna get an item from him? Oh, a bonus ring from, Superstar Saga. Which I forget what that does. I think gives you, like... I know it gives you, like, extra... I think it gives you, like, extra experience or coins, but either way, it's super good to have. Especially because it's one of the, special, Star Beans equipment items that doesn't take up takes up its own special slot separate from the other equipment. So, having that is great. Alright. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna check what we can do at this point in the game. Like, I think we can do the events to get to Dewford now. Well, that's odd. I'm having trouble understanding how I'm supposed to get to some of the places my tracker says I can go. But, yeah, we've been doing Pokemon, up. I guess we're fighting Brendan now. Yeah, we need the experience. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to switch in Face Eater. Alright, Talo gets one last battle, then. Alright. Shuppet, are you going to get a win? Jesus Christ, Shuppet. Yep, there you go. You got one win. Good girl. Nightshade, that can actually do a thing at this point in the game. But you are paralyzed, so I'm going to swap you out for Girl Shroom to kill this Love Disc. Oh, the Love Disc is level 15. I'm gonna just, let's, get up to some nonsense, shall we? This is why I love Shroomish and Breloom. Just, fuck you, get status affected. And also just, it's the only Breloom is the only Pokemon that gets, like, full swipe and spore, so it's a godsend for Dex completion. Okay, Shuppet might actually be useful now that she has Nightshade, so... Yep. Halo, it was great having you. You were a real dog, but... it's Trapinch time now. Enjoy your retirement. You did good. I keep hitting the wrong option on the menu. Okay. Let's, per tradition, organize in order of level, so that it's for easy leveling. Alright, now it's, back down to... Well, first I'm gonna save while I'm thinking about it. And now it's back down south to... Whatchamahoosit? Did not realize I was standing in the grass. Fittingly, Face Eater's only move for the moment is Bite. Now let's just get a bit of tiny experience. Alright. Off to Duvard we go. And we have Flash, so we can actually do the cave. Okay, so... I'm actually not going to bother actually teaching Flash, because I have the map up right next to me, so I can probably make it through in the dark. Anyway, let's see what... Oh, we got a gold bar for Luigi's Mansion. Chuckle Bean for Superstar Saga. Nothing super useful here, mostly just filler items. Alright. Let's see if we can get some experience. Ooh, an Eevee. Face Eater, do your... Oh yeah, I may have forgotten that Face Eater is still very low level. He is growing into his role of face eating. So, this looks like a problem that can be resolved by Sugma the Supersonic Slug. I'll probably give her a better nickname once we get to Mauville. I had to do it in the moment, you know? Oh, jeez. Critical hit right away. And this is why we trust in the Supersonic Slug. Yeah, I'm gonna pop back down to town and heal it real quick. Face Eater getting some levels real quick. That's good. Might be a little less under-leveled for now. Alright. You know what? Let's dig on this one, too. Yeah. That last boss battle showed us just how under-leveled we are right now. We need every bit of experience we can scrounge up. Face Eater, continue eating faces until there are no faces left to eat. No, Face Eater, I think you got one more face in you. Well, I mean, technically you have several faces in you right now, but I think you have room for one more. Dang, that Igglybuff is not fucking around. Alright. Swing around down south. Heal up again, because I like being fully healed. You know what? I did it again! I always do it. Alright, I forgot they don't have a Pokemart in this town. We'll have to buy more potions when we leave. Oh, we're now friends with Electivire in Pokepark. God, I forgot to change it to put Shuppet in front, but... Face Eater, you're out, so you can... Oh! Lotad has Speed Boost, good to know. Alright, Face Eater, you've had your fill of faces. I'm gonna give you a little time to rest. Oh, Mush Badge is huge. That's like one of the best pieces of equipment in Superstar Saga. Alright, I'm gonna just... Oh yeah, I forgot. Technically, I don't have the badge to learn Flash, so this is considered out of logic, so I'm gonna leave. Sprout. Oh, I can catch an Eevee, but... I'm not sure I really want one for my team at the moment. You know what? I'll catch it just so I have the option later. If I want to add it. Oh, I could get a Jolteon if I need some electric coverage. That could be fun. It really depends what stones I find. I'll just put you in the bench, keep everyone else company. But I'm gonna heal up, and then I'm gonna quick check on my phone what level Brawly is, if we're too hilarious under-leveled. I don't think it would be too much of a level jump, because we're coming here literally right after, Roxanne. Okay, yeah, we might need to do some grinding for this, because he's got 2 level 16s and a level 19. That is... crazy. Yeah, you know what? Because I'm gonna have to just grind these guys up off-screen, I'm probably just gonna save, and I'm gonna do some level grinding off-screen so that we can actually catch up to where we need to be. And we're gonna move on to another game in the randomizer for now, because I do not want to spend the entire remaining hour of this stream just fighting random Lotads in a cave. I'm going to save again because I'm paranoid that I didn't save. You know how it is with these games. But, yep, just, give me 1 second while I set up the next game. It's gonna... I almost forgot, it is gonna take me a couple extra steps, because, Pokepark takes a couple extra steps to randomize. Okay, let me just go down to the... Oh. Alright. Bear with me here, this just... it takes a second. I gotta make a whole patch myself, and I forgot to do that before the stream. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the randomizer so far. I'm gonna go set up some other stuff in the meantime. And make sure my tracker is set up. There we go. Gonna make sure the text... take care of the text client next. Alright, there we go. That's set up. That's set up. I think we should be good and just gotta open up the client. Sorry for the little delay here, folks. I'm almost done, I swear. Here we go! Pokepark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure. The precursor to one of my favorite underrated video games of all time. And you would not believe how much of a bear this was to set up, because... yeah, to get my, very real Wii Remote to work with my very real Nintendo Wii. My very real Wii Remote that normally has motion controls, and did not need me to bind a whole lot of buttons for each single motion control function I'm going to have to use in this game. There we go. Alright, so... welcome to Pokepark Wii. This is a... it's very fun. You just kind of run around and do adventures and befriend Pokemon. So I'm just gonna... first, I'm going to just double-check my little tracker here. So, we've got a couple freebies that are up this, I kind of have to go around to the other side of this gotta climb the tree house. There's like 2 or 3 up there, I think. Just forget where the... There it is. Wait, no, where is it? It's, there you are. Alright, so... There's up, let's see what... Mime Jr. We just talk to him and we're friends. And that gets us a golden spatula for SpongeBob. Alright, then there's another 2, I think, that are further up here that we can make friends with. It's Burmy and Abra. That's gonna get us... Oh, another hammer upgrade for Superstar Saga, so that's big. That's gonna get us a ton we can do in that game. And that got us just some berries for this game. Berries are money, we need them to buy upgrades. Or we need them to buy things that would normally be upgrades, but have here been randomized into other stuff. As you can see, if we walk down here and talk to Electabuzz, normally upgrades your Thunderbolt. We don't actually have enough berries for an upgrade yet. I thought the first tier was at 100, but no. Okay, good news is we do have some areas we can explore to make more friends. So first we're just gonna... Obviously we're gonna head down to the starting area, the Meadow Zone, and we can probably find some people there. But yeah, you'll notice sometimes when I dash, it makes a different sound and I move a lot faster than normal. That's one of the upgrades we unlocked in via a previous game. That was a double dash. You have to, like, hit the dash button right as your previous dash ends. It gives you a huge speed boost. Little, high-level Pokepark, high-level Pokepark, tech there. Yeah, we can technically fight Torterra, but it's going to be very hard without many upgrades here. We can, however, fight Mankey. Yeah, so... The thing you need to learn about... This is one of the ways we make friends with Pokemon, is some of them want us to battle them. But, yeah. One of the things you're going to need to learn about Pokepark is if you want to win, you do have to play a little dirty, even in the cute little kid-friendly Pokemon game. Like, Thunderbolt hits from a distance away, does good damage to anything not ground-type. And the key thing is, after you Thunderbolt something, it gets stunned for a bit. They get stunned for a bit, and then you can hit them for a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, so we got a Golden Spatula for SpongeBob and a Star Piece for 1000-Year Door. So around this area, I think we can get Apom and Oddish as friends. Torterra is showing us out of logic, which means the game doesn't expect us to be able to beat Torterra in a fight with our current level of upgrades for obvious reasons. Oh, that was my bad. Yeah, I forgot. Apom does not want to fight. Apom wants one of the other main minigames, which is a chase. Yeah. And double dash at this point of the game is basically just an instant win button for like early game chases. Once we get to like the later chases, it's going to go from, oh, this makes it cartoonishly easy to, oh, this is borderline impossible to do without double dash. But that got us an autograph for 1000-Year Door and a Firestone for, what was the other one? Emerald. We could use that on our newly gained Eevee if Flareon didn't still suck at this point. But yeah, there also should be an Oddish around here. If I can just find it. But you can also... You can also whack into certain trees to pick up stuff. Oh, there. Yeah, Oddish wants to challenge us to a less common type of game you'll see sometimes, which is hide and seek. Which is just, it'll go hide somewhere, it'll usually give you a hint as to where. Or sometimes. And then, sometimes you just have to kind of go for it, but... Yeah. But Pokemon are not very good at hide and seek because they will say their name constantly when you are close. Case in point, I almost didn't see it there, and then, surprise. Just said, hey, you'll never find me over here. And that got us... Oh, that gave us a big thing for Toy Story 2. That's like, we need that. We still need to, like, collect all the tokens and beat all the other bosses, but that unlocks Final Showdown for us to actually do once we get the other goal conditions. Anyway, if we head over here, we've got... We can fight Krogunk. And it looks like we might be able to do the minigame in there. But yeah, typically the good Thunderbolt into physical combo is a great way to just knocks off a good chunk of health. I whiffed the Thunderbolt that time, but honestly I could probably just finish him with a basic one there. That makes more sense. Anyway, that gets us a Mega Elixir for Kingdom Hearts and unlocks Hollow Bastion for Kingdom Hearts, so we're gonna have to go do that when we get back to that. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. So thankfully, I think until we get more unlocks for that, we can only get as far as the first Riku fight. Oh, nope, we can't do this minigame yet, it says. Oh wait, no, we can. Let me just double check here. Okay, yeah, we kinda can, but it's out of logic, so let's move along. Alright. So the main ways we get checks in, what was it, in Pokepark is we either unlock new Pokemon to befriend or we befriend Pokemon that have been unlocked. So a lot of what we'll be doing here is we're going to encounter a Pokemon of some sort or another. Oh. Yeah. I think we can befriend Spearow. If we can wait for him to come back down. Alright, I thought I had the Thunderbolt button pressed, but... Yep. We'll just get that real quick. That's a rare candy for Emerald. Could help us with alleviate a little of that grinding, but probably better to save it for later. Anyway, I remember there's two more. There's like a Magikarp up on the shore that we're gonna need to Thundershock. Gotta find the right angle and... Yeah, there, as you can see, Thunderbolt does have like a little bit of cooldown. There we go. And that got us 20 berries. Let me know if there's any problems displaying the game. I hope I got everything set up right. And then the last one is, most of these are just going to have berries. One of them is going to have another Pokemon unlocked, but it's not going to actually show up unless we unlock it properly. Nope, that was just a filler check for Luigi's Mansion. Just dust, unfortunately. But that would normally unlock Shroomish in this area for us to befriend. Oh, hold on. Missing... Oh, I forgot. Yeah. There's a tree around here somewhere. Which one is it? Is this one? No, I don't think so. Okay, it might be that one then. Oh, it's probably this one. Yeah, but that causes a mithril for Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, you can see why I like this one. It's very chill. It's just you run around and interact with all sorts of little Pokemon. I will say, the sequel is the one that's, like, the best one. That's the one that's... has me jokingly saying every time... That's, like, my little personal running joke, is, like, every time there's a Nintendo Direct, I'm like, oh, this is going to be the one where we finally get Pokepark 3. This is the one where they're going to give the people what they want. But no, instead we got a stupid Ocarina of Time remake, because Nintendo hates making money, apparently. Anyway, that was a golden spatula for not Thousand Year Door, for SpongeBob. Okay. Drifblim is fast travel. We befriend him by fast traveling repeatedly, and he'll lower his prices for the fast travel as we do. For now, we're just gonna... Oh, you can see we've already unlocked Trico here, so... So he's a chase, so with Double Dash we should have an easy time here. My bad. Tried to get too fancy with it and he juked me out. There we go. And a helpful thing is whenever you do a chase and you win or lose, it takes you back to where you started after you're done. So you're not suddenly, like, halfway around that. Oop, that's more puppies for a clear condition for, Kingdom Hearts. So now, who else we got that we can befriend here? Oh, the barrel over here. The problem with the barrel is trying to pick it out from the other Bidoofs. There are a lot of those in this. Oh, there we are. Barrel. I think one of the weaker points of Pokepark 1 is that pretty much all of the battles are pretty easy. Especially with the little 1-2 combo here. That's one of the things I really like about the second one, is there's a lot of much harder battles in there. And also, you know, there's more Pokemon characters to switch between, so you aren't getting completely shut down if there's a ground type. Anyway, there's a star piece for Thousand Year Door. Okay, what else can we get here? Okay, I'm seeing Turtwig, Baneri, and Munchlax as befriendable. See here. I think Turtwig's a chase, but a super easy chase. Like, just cartoonishly easy. Yeah, it's a turtle. What did you expect? I do really like kind of the joke chases where it's just like, yeah, this thing that moves a foot every hour wants to challenge you to race. But anyway, that was an elixir for Pokemon. Hitmonlee unlocked in this game, and what was the other one? Oh, a Pizza Plan token for Toy Story. Okay, let me just say, sorry, had to double check that. I was talking. I was yapping and missed it the first time around. Anyway, let me just... Yeah. This is the big berry. There's typically, like, one of these in an area that respawns if you leave and come back. It is not actually worth any berries to you, but certain Pokemon you have to bring it to them to befriend, and Munchlax is one of them. That got us a Max Ether for Emerald and another Pizza Planet token for Toy Story. Anyway, I think that leaves Baneri here, and then I think we can do Bulbasaur's attraction. Yep, see how easy Double Dash makes it? That goes a ballroom key for Luigi's Mansion, a red goblet, which is a slot item for, Superstar Saga, and the, Rotom Prisma, which is one of the, gold condition items for this game. So that was a pretty good haul from Baneri. Anyway, now we're gonna go over and talk to, Bulbasaur, and we're gonna do his attraction. Yeah, the attractions are, like, one of the big things in... They're a bigger thing in Pokepark 1 than they are in 2, I think. But they're all basically, like, motion control mini-games that you have to beat. Yeah. So, the good news is, with my current randomizer settings, you only have to beat each attraction with one of these possible Pokemon. There is an option I could have set it to that would have made every single one of them a check, like getting their high score. And that takes forever, especially with my weird clutch-together pseudo-motion controls, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, we're gonna... Luckily, we have a Jolteon friendship, so... Typically, each one has, like, a goal... In vanilla Pokepark, each game has a goal speed, which is the one you need to beat to progress the plot. Then you need to beat that with any Pokemon. And a bonus one that's unique to the Pokemon you're using, and gets you bonus berries if you pass it. But yeah, this one's super easy. It's just shake the Wii Remote, and I have a button for that. And that got us a star piece for Thousand Year Door. But yeah, here the way it works is clearing the goal condition does not actually matter. In order to beat... Like... And I think you get something for beating it, I think, actually. Yeah, but... Okay, clearing the goal... You get one for beating the goal time, and one for... One for beating the attraction after you find the Prisma associated with it. Which, apparently we already have the Bulbasaur Prisma, so... We're good. And that gets us... Yeah, once the dialogue ends here. That gets us a singular mushroom for Superstar Saga. Alright, let me just double check one thing here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so we've done everything we can do in the Meadow Zone right now, so I'm going to head over to Driftblim and see where we can fast travel to. Yeah, you want to do as much fast traveling early on as you can, because once you do it a certain number of times, Driftblim lowers the berry cost to fast travel. And, oh, we haven't unlocked any more. I thought we'd unlocked a couple fast travel locations in the randomizer, but yeah, just take me back to the meeting place, because, like, the berries are well spent, because once you spend enough, he lowers his rates, and then once you spend an even bigger number, you get to fast travel for free for the rest of the game, so it's best to just do that as soon as possible and save yourself some running around instead of trying to hoard berries. And we still have enough berries for an upgrade, so why don't we go do that? Sorry about that. So let's head down to the bottom here. Oh yeah, I love this game. I know I keep talking about it, but I swear, the second one is the best one. But yeah, let's spend some berries to get an upgrade from Electabuzz. That'll get us a check. And that unlocked Primate for this game. So, I forget where Primate actually is, but now he'll actually appear in that area. So now, looking at my track here, it looks like the Crag Zone is, or I forget what it's called, Crag Zone, Tunnel Zone. Oh, Cavern Zone, that's it. Yeah, the Crag Zone's a different area, that's like endgame. Yeah, so we've got currently have access to the Cavern Zone and the Magma Zone. Oh no, the Granite Zone was the one I'm thinking of, not the Crag Zone. We don't have a ton we can do in here. We haven't yet unlocked the plot trigger thing that we need in order to access the Magma Zone. But we do have a couple of people we can befriend around here. First, we're going to want to bash some... go around into the corner here if we can and find a crate to bash. This one, I think. And that unlocks Magnemite, but in this case, it actually unlocks the item finder for Emerald. Then, aside from that, it looks like... in this little corner of the map here, Machamp, Teddiursa, and Meowth are all befriendable. Hitmonlee is there, but out of logic. As you, Machamp. And, Machamp wants us to do an obstacle course where he's going to be throwing rocks at us. It is we do have to pay a one-time 100-berry fee, so thankfully we've got that, but... this is tricky, especially because the controls for this game are kind of wonky, because it's meant to be played with a sideways Wii remote. Ooh, right in the face. But yeah, thankfully you have, like, ample time. And you can see what I mean about the wonky controls. I just could not stop my momentum in time. But yeah, we do have just a ton of time, and now that we've paid the fee, we can just try it as many times as we want. Made it! Okay, just needed to slow down a little. And that gets us... syrup for... pretty much just filler items. Syrup for Superstar Saga, Diamond for Boreal Land 4. Teddiursa we can befriend. It's a quiz. I hope I actually remember what the answers are. I think this is... So they're not exactly hitting us with the deep-cut Pokemon knowledge here. Teddiursa is not very bright. Very cute, though. Thankfully, I do remember this one from the vanilla. Just needed a quick water break there. Oh, and that unlocked Delibird, but we can't actually access them yet because they're all the way in the ice zone that we can't reach yet. And I think a Geodude was the last one in this corner. Or Geodude would be kind of paid. Geodude's another hide and seek. Gotta find where he went. Yeah, one of the downsides of these games, very wonky camera. There we are. Geodude. Alright. Last time I played this, he was kind of nestled in between two of the platforms of the obstacle hop. I don't know if he's still in the same place, though. Nope. Guess not. Oh, there he is. Hitmonlee just came for my head. Don't know why. And that gets us... Oh, that unlocks coops for for a 1,000-year door. That is huge. That is amazing. We need another, like, a partner that could hit spiked enemies. I do not think we had. Oh, wait, no, I think we did get Bobbery, but even so, still great to have. Oh, hold on. There's still something showing that I can get here. Oh, Meowth. Meowth has another quiz. Misread the tracker. You know, Meowth was like... Yeah, I can see it kind of over there. Yeah. It's weird hearing Meowth say its name after being praised on the anime. Not exactly hitting us with the hard balls yet. Fuck, I actually don't know this one. Hey Meowth, look over there while I Google image search Bastiodon. Oh! Strange, the thing I was pointing out just disappeared, which is... But thankfully now I can tell you that I know for a fact that Bastiodon's tail is gray, which I knew all along. And that could be Mithril for Kingdom Hearts. Okay, what else we got that we can get in this area? We got... Oh, we can fight Torchic and Chimchar over on the, side here. Alright, you know the drill by now. Oh, we both missed. Okay, he got me. That was my bad. I keep just missing with the Thunderbolts. I swear those usually target better. Sorry about that, Cranidos. You were kind of collateral damage there. That got us an outfit for kindergarten. That doesn't really do us any good. Anyway, where's Torchic? Right. Actually, before I go that way, I want to swing around through here because there's a bunch of crates with high-value berries in them here, and that's helpful for buying. Hopefully, I can buy another upgrade with these. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah, I also Diglett unlock, which gets us. Oh yeah, normally you unlock Diglett as part of the story, but that's where that dialogue came from. Anyway, that got us a key for Luigi's Mansion to the first floor washroom. Huh. I feel like usually the berries you get out of this are more valuable. I swear usually when I come through here, we're getting like at least one golden berry per run. Anyway, Torchic. We're looking for Torchic. Wait, hold on. Yep, just saw it out of the corner of my eye there. Rude. Trying to have our own fight here, asshole. Alright, that's gonna get us an ether for Kingdom Hearts. And now let's swing along here. Here we can get another Magnemite unlock, and we can do hide and seek with Bonsly and an errand for Auron. Ooh, that got us the old rod for Emerald. And
Trio.
oh. Bonsly, you kind of suck at this, don't you? I do love the little dance Pikachu does after you complete one of these skill games. Oh, that gets us a golden spatula for Bikini Bottom and a Mega Potion for Kingdom Hearts. And anyway, to befriend Auron, we're gonna need to... There he is. And then we just bring this ore to him. For plot stuff, and that got us a Pizza Plant token for Toy Story. And then if we swing down here... Should be... I think it's Zubat we can befriend here. Yeah, Zubat, so... Yeah, some enemies are just dicks and will, like... They are dicks and they will attack you during a chase, so... That is why you need to be a dick as well and attack them back to stun them so that you can... What do you mean? Get back here. Why can't I hit you? I tagged you. Is it the wrong Zubat? Am I attacking the wrong Zubat? I'm an idiot. I got my Zubats mixed up. That's why I wasn't counting. I was tagging the wrong Zubat. That a random Zubat was just kind of going about his business, and I was beating the crap out of him. There we go. Right one this time. Yeah, look at the little dance he does. Anyway, that gets us another Pizza Plant token. We are raking those in. Okay, now we're gonna curve around here and go back to Driftblim and fast travel back to the meeting area. So we can go to the last area I think we can access at this point, which is... I forget which one it is. I think it might be the Haunted Zone. Oh, nope, it's the Granite Zone. It's like the last area. Oh. Yeah, let's just hop in here. Get what we can. Okay. A lot of chases to do here with some very fast Pokemon that hopefully Double Dash will carry us. Oh, this one's Hide and Seek, which is honestly a little trickier than it looks, because in case you haven't noticed, everything here is in that same kind of brown and white color scheme. But thankfully, Furret is also pretty big, so... Start running around until we hear Furret noises. Yep, I think it's on the other side of this pillar. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see what that gets us. Diamond for Wario Land 4, not super useful. Okay, this is gonna be tricky because I remember Lopunny being Lopunny being a very hard chase, even with a couple later game dash upgrades. So this might take a couple tries. This is not exactly a Turtwig. Lopunny. But yeah, with okay, yeah, you pretty much have to get lucky and hope that Lopunny goes the other direction and hops around the start area, because if she goes on a straightaway up deeper into the level, you are just not going to be able to catch her without cutting her off. Ooh, Yellow Trinity, that's huge. Okay, so then Eevee, who's thankfully a bit easier, I believe. But yeah, especially with the harder chases, you have to pull out every trick in the book. Just cut them off at every corner, zap them to stun them as soon as they're in range. Like, there are some real threading the ones. Anyway, that got us a Boo and some dust for Luigi's Mansion. One of those is useful, the other one is not. I will leave it... Oh, that's the wrong way. I will leave it to you to guess which one. One second, let me just check. Oh, we can do Absol's attraction. We don't have the associated Prisma, so we aren't going to actually get Absol as a friend out of it, and it shows us. But we will get the check for completing the attraction.
Absol. Absol. Absol.
Okay. Yeah, this is actually kind of a variant of the one we already played. It's just you shake to run like normal, but you also have to jump over hurdles. Which is... Ironically, since we already have Absol as a friend, we can just use him. There we go. I guess it's a nice berry bonus, and the Champ's Belt for 1,000-Year Door. I'm not sure what that does. Probably does like a plot trigger for end of Blitzville. But yeah, it's going to act like we failed, though, because we don't have the Prisma item to trigger the friendship check. Yeah, so now, while we're here, we could, okay, yeah, it's like shown... Everyone's out of logic, but... Alright, Drifloon is valid if we can... There we are. I think we... Oh, we just automatically go... That got us a cog for 1,000-Year Door. I think that's for X-Naught base. Can't remember. I completely forget where Porygon Z is. I'm gonna have to look that up. It says they're viable as a check. I think maybe if I... Based on placement, maybe if I loop around down here. Nope. Just takes us back to here. Alright, I'm gonna have to look up where they are once I've gotten everything else around here. Thankfully isn't too much. Yeah, rather annoyingly, there's a lot of invisible walls in this game around ledges, so you can't just walk off the side of that slope, even though it would very obviously be the fastest way to do it. Yep, so we gotta do a little platforming segment for Skorupi. Okay, so this one, for some reason, you can kind of cut the corner on and get your way up. There we go. Yeah, normally there would be a locked door there, but thankfully Randomizer opens up a lot of these. Anyway, if we head up here, we can go to Skorupi. And that got us a Sapphire piece for Wario Land 4. So we're doing pretty good there. That cuts off those jets so that we can get down there. And that's going to lead us to a little cable lift thing we can use to get to Togekiss. And, wait, nope. I keep hitting the button to jump and then accidentally checking something. Yeah, now Togekiss is going to make us do another platforming section. And that was embarrassing, but thankfully we don't need to rush too much on this. Oop. Like, as you can see, we get more than enough time on these platforming segments. So we're just gonna prioritize caution, because we cannot afford to be risky with it when there's this level of wonk in the controls. That got us another golden spatula. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to finish up everything in Pokepark here that we can, and then that's going to be the end of the stream. I don't know why they made this slope the one with the rigid invisible wall around it. That's very mean. Anyway, before I go over to get the last couple checks to the north, I'm gonna double check and see. I can't remember where Porygon Z is, but my tracker says it's available. Okay, I think it might actually be back down this way. It said there's like I think after we hit that switch for Skorupi, a door opens. Just not sure where it would have opened. Wait, I think I see. I think we gotta go around. I think we had the right idea the first time when I saw where it was placed on the tracker. We just gotta curve back down and around. Or not. Wait, hold on. I heard something here. Yeah. It said it's behind a secret door that opens when you do that Skorupi lever. Completely forget where it is. That stinks. Oh wait, hold on. Is it down? I think I know. I think I have an idea. Yeah, but it's down in this corner here. I think we have to battle it. Oh, quiz. Flygon, I think? I would assume Lopunny. Because it's about hopping over hurdles, yeah. Oh, Iron Ore. I know that's part of a really annoying side quest chain we're gonna have to do later. Ooh, and now we're friends with Jirachi. How about that? Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a befriend all the legendaries goal. It's just... Or option... Like, honestly... From what I understand... Yeah, that's one of the downsides of the Pokepark randomizer is it's very light on goals. It's either the normal goal condition of collecting all the Prismas and... collecting a set number of Prismas and defeating Mew, or befriending Mew, you know what I mean. Or it's like you have to get absolutely everything. Like you have to clear every attraction with every Pokemon. And I do not have the time or patience for that. Alright, who do we got here? Talo. Believe me when I say, this is going to be one of the easier chases we've got in this area. Some of these chases they expect us to do in the Granite Zone are nasty. Like, we're talking Pokemon. Flygon is brutal, Arcanine is brutal. they just do not fuck around on some of the late game chases. Like, basically the difficulty... that's a fun thing. The neat thing about both Pokepark games is that there's like 90% of the game where it's like, yeah, clearly this is made for small, stupid children, and also weird adults who think Pokemon are cute and think this is fun. And then you get to some of the late game stuff, and it's just the most brutal thing you've ever had to attempt to do with a sideways Wiimote. Anyway, this is the Sky Garden. This is kind of like the very last area of the game. Oh, I am friend Cyndaquil. Let's turn back around and hunt those guys. They went down. Oh, I guess they didn't go down here. Did they curve around behind me? Where'd they go? But yeah, Mareep is one of those where just, unless you get a lucky pattern and cut it off as well as I did, that one's tricky. And that got us a lost sock for Bikini Bottom. Okay, who do we... Oop, Badoo. And there's a couple... Badoo and Skiploom are both freebies. You just talk to them and friends. Anyway, that got us a Super Mushroom for Superstar Saga. And, yep, another freebie, and that's gonna be... Oh, we're friends with Skorupi now. Okay, so now we still gotta find Cyndaquil, Teddiursa, Meditite, and Blossom. I'm gonna do Blossom first, because that's another errand one, and I know what a pain in the butt that is. Just gotta find what I'm looking for. I think it's around here. There it is. So... yeah, Blossom is one where you gotta take an item to her. And in this case, you gotta... for her case, you gotta bring this bouquet of flowers all the way over to the other end of the map. I got us an Ultra Mushroom for Superstar Saga. And, oh, Meditite. Alright. See if I remember this one. Okay, I remember it. Yeah, I think the quizzes stay the same each time, so I'm hoping I remember these answers. Furret. I think Mareep said something about a mirror. It's been so long since I played the vanilla version of this. There we go. That was a golden spatula and some berries. Now we just need Cyndaquil and Teddiursa wherever they went. Oh, they were chasing each other around earlier. Oh, there's Cyndaquil. Oh, there's Teddiursa. Gotta remember that for after we're done with the chase. Yep, predicted the cutoff. There we go. Ooh, that got us an Opal badge for Superstar Saga. I genuinely do not remember what that does. I do not think I've ever gotten that. Yeah, I thought Teddiursa was by here somewhere. We move. Must have moved again. Oh, I'm heard Teddy Ursa somewhere. There you are. Alright, chase. Up. Bugger juked me. There we go. Thankfully not super fast, so I was able to recover from that mistake. Alright, let's see what that got us. Took Super Syrup for, Superstar Saga. And, I think that's just about everything we can get at this point. Oh, we unlocked something in the cavern zone. Let me see here. Oh, there's a Magnemite crate we missed over there. And, oh, we must have picked someone up because we can do Venusaur's minigame now. And I think that's it, and then the upgrades. So we're gonna go to the... We're gonna go to the meeting place, because that's the only fast travel location we have unlocked so far. We're gonna grab the upgrade while we're here. We're gonna go down into the meadow zone, I think, next. We get this upgrade that we can afford from Primeape. Primeape normally teaches us Iron Tail, but we don't, because it's randomized, we're just gonna get something else. I do like Primeape actually acknowledging, like, hey, isn't it wild that I can learn Iron Tail despite not having a tail? That got us another mushroom. We're just kind of getting filler items right now. Alright, so let's head over to the meadow zone and then swing into the minigame, and then we'll fast travel back to the cavern zone. Sorry, back to the meeting place, and then go get Magnemite. Go get the last Magnemite crate in the cavern zone. I think we've got a plan. I'm trying to get better at the double dash timing. I'm not always getting... There we go. Oh. I overshot. It's the one of those little... It's like a little bit back over on this side of the bridge. There we go, now I'm getting them consistently.
Venusaur.
I did not mean to pick Pikachu, but I guess we're going with Pikachu. Did not beat the goal score, but I did get the bonus score, so I'll take that 100 berries from that. And this time I'm going to switch to a Pokemon I can actually do it with, because I just kind of reflex picked Pikachu. Oh yeah, we unlocked Jirachi, so Jirachi, obviously. Yeah, you'll notice the bonus score for Jirachi is like double the actual goal score that you're supposed to beat. I don't think I actually hit the goal score for Jirachi, even. Yeah, I'm actually going to try that again just to get the goal score. Yeah, normally you're not even supposed to be able to use Jirachi in this minigame unless you've beaten it with every other possible Pokemon. But anyway, that was the Secret Scroll 2 for Superstar Saga, which unlocks a new Bros move. I think I came up just short. Yeah. You can see why I didn't want to do every goal score for every Pokemon, right? Because, like, some of these are insane. Yeah, not even close. I'm gonna do one more attempt, and if I don't make it, then I'm moving on. Wrong angle. Yeah, that was a complete failure.
Venusaur.
But, yeah, because we don't have the Prisma for this one yet, we don't get the cutscene of Venusaur becoming friends with us, and... But yeah. So now, like I said, we're gonna swing by, fast travel, head to the Cavern Zone, and wrap things up. Oh, we've already gotten the friendship check for Drifblim, so now flying costs less. Just send us some random assorted money to Luigi's Mansion of zero use. I hope we unlock more fast travel stuff soon. It's getting kind of annoying running, like, having to use the meeting zone as my only fast travel spot. Okay, yeah, I see what the thing I'm missing is. Don't be deceived by the map. We do not want to go left there. That's going to take us on, like, a higher path overlooking the bottom left corner of the map that we can't actually jump down from, so we would have to walk all the way to the top of the map and then go south through the middle path. Gonna swing through here for some extra berries again. Alright, now one of these crates has a Magnemite in it. First try! Oh, and that got us the balance badge for Pokemon Sky, so that's a heck of a thing. Or, sorry, Pokemon Emerald. Sorry, I keep... As you may have noticed, I named my, save file... my randomizer slot for Pokemon Emerald after the superior Gen 3 Evil Team. Shout out to M&J TV over on YouTube. If you haven't seen their Team Sky series, absolutely do yourself a treat and go watch it. But, yeah, for now, that's going to have to be a good thing to end on, honestly, because that's all we can do in this game, and we've hit time on the stream. Let me just save while I'm... I know I just say, but you know how paranoid I get. I'm going to have to train myself to not do that, because I found out rapid-fire saving like I do is what was causing the save file corrupting issue on Kingdom Hearts, but here it's fine. But, yeah, that's the end of our stream for today. We made a lot of progress. I'm going to have to do a little grinding over in Emerald to get us up to a decent level. I'll handle that off screen, so you're not watching me just make Skitter go eat Lotads for an hour. But, yeah, that went really well, and next time, if I remember the rotation correctly, we're going to be, yeah, we only have 2 games left in the randomizer that we haven't touched, and I know both of them tend to be like, there's not a ton you can do early on, but we'll see. So yeah, next time we're going to probably be doing Toy Story 2 and Wario Land 4, and maybe moving back into Bikini Bottom after that. Yeah, that went pretty well. I think Skitter has definitely earned her title as the MVP of the team. Absolutely living up to her namesake. For those of you in the audience who do not know me well enough to know what the hell I'm talking about, if you're at all into, like... It's a very conditional recommendation, but there's a web novel called Worm, and I really love it. It's like kind of a... I don't usually go for, like, dark superhero deconstruction stories, but I think it's probably the only good one of those I've ever read, and just, it's got... really works off just having a really good central cast, and the main character is wonderful, and I love her. Aside from just being, you know, generally terrifying and very bad at basic morals. But, enough of my personal hyperfixation. Let's see who we can raid today. Because I would like to finish this stream and then go eat food, because I am hungry. Who do we got? Who do we got? Ooh, someone got Athena Hellmaiden. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll drop in on her. She's been feeling down again, so I'd love to give her some support. Alright, well, that's it for the Insandomizer for today. This was a very productive stream. I had a lot of fun with the Pokemon part. Well, I mean, the whole thing was the Pokemon part. The Emerald part, you know what I mean. But, yeah, went well. Looking forward to doing more of this. Was planning to do another one tomorrow, but I made other plans, so I might do Tuesday again. No, I think I have other plans Tuesday. We'll see what happens. Whatever. Anyway, thank you all for coming. We're gonna go head over to Athena's stream now. Have a fantastic day. Thank you all for coming. Hope to see you next time I do one of these. Bye!